You're sitting on your sofa at 10 p.m., scrolling through a shopping app after a long day of work, and before you even realize it, you spent 5,000 rupees on things you didn't know you needed 5 minutes ago. It's not because you lack discipline, it's because your environment was designed to rob you. Most of us think financial stability is about having more willpower, but the truth is that your brain is wired for the path of least resistance. In this video, I'm going to show you how to outsmart your own biology by designing an environment where spending is difficult and saving is completely automatic. By the end of this video, you won't just have better habits, you'll have a system that works even when you're tired, stressed, or bored. The myth of willpower. We've been sold a lie that if we just tried harder or focused more, we'd stop overspending. But human behavior is evolutionarily wired to conserve energy. We are literally designed to take the easiest route available. When you've had a long day of work and your mental energy is drained, you don't have the willpower left to fight a sleek app interface designed by thousands of engineers to make you click buy now. If spending is easy, you will spend. If saving is easy, you will save. It's not a character flaw, it's a design problem. To fix your finances, you have to stop fighting your nature and start changing your surroundings. The triple cost of everything. Before you buy anything, remember that the price tag is just the entry fee. Everything you own has three costs. You just swiped your card for that gleaming new 70,000 rupees smartphone or that massive teak wood sofa during a festive sale, thinking you've paid the price. The truth is, the number on that receipt is just a down payment on a lifetime of hidden expenses that are quietly draining your bank account. Understanding the triple cost is the difference between building real wealth and just looking rich while living two paychecks away from a crisis. Here is how you can break down this concept to see the true price of every purchase. Number 1. The sticker price, the entry fee. The first cost is the most obvious. It's the sticker price you see on the app or the showroom floor. Whether it's 10,000 rupees for a fancy kitchen gadget or 15 lakh rupees for a new car, this is the entry fee to own the object. Most people stop their calculations here, but for a minimalist, this is only the beginning of the transaction. Number 2, the maintenance and storage, the shadow rent. The second cost is what it costs to keep that item in your life. And in our crowded urban environments, this is often the most overlooked expense. The rent for your stuff. Everything you own needs a place to live. If you are paying a high monthly rent or a home loan EMI, you are essentially paying rent for your objects. A massive treadmill or an unused guest bed taking up 20 square feet in a modern apartment is costing you thousands of rupees every year in implicit rent for space you can't actually use. The lifestyle multiplier. One purchase often triggers a cascade of others. A new car isn't just the EMI, it's the insurance, the rising cost of fuel, the ceramic coating, and the inevitable repairs. The mental tax. Every object you own takes a small slice of your attention. You have to clean it, organize it, repair it, and worry about it. This mental load increases stress and reduces your ability to focus on what actually earns you money. Number 3, the opportunity cost, the wealth killer. The third cost is the most devastating because it represents the future freedom you are trading away. The power of compounding is every 10,000 rupees you spend on a want today is 10,000 rupees that isn't sitting in a systematic investment plan or a low cost index fund. The freedom trade. If you take that 10,000 rupees and invest it at a 12% return, in 15 years it could have grown to over 50,000 rupees. When you buy an unnecessary gadget, you aren't just losing the current cash, you are killing the money trees that could have funded your retirement or allowed you to walk away from a toxic job. The strong insight. True wealth isn't measured by the size of your TV or the brand of your car. It's measured by your optionality. A person earning 60,000 rupees who lives in a simple, organized home and invests 20% of their income is more powerful than a six figure executive who is drowning in EMIs and maintenance costs for a lifestyle they are too busy to enjoy. Creating friction for spending. The first step to regaining control is to introduce friction. Friction is anything that adds an extra step between your impulse and your action. Number one, the cardless digital life. In the age of UPI and saved credit cards, money has become invisible. It's just a number on a screen, which makes it feel less real when it leaves your account. Your first move is to go into every major shopping portal and food delivery app and delete your saved payment methods. When your card details aren't saved, you have to physically get up, find your wallet, and manually enter 16 digits every time you want to buy something. 9 times out of 10, that small inconvenience is enough to make you realize you don't actually want the item. You're giving your logical brain a chance to catch up with your impulsive lizard brain. Number 2, the app audit. If you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through quick commerce apps or fashion platforms, delete them from your phone. Force yourself to use the web browser on a laptop if you truly need to buy something. This extra step prevents the 9 p.m. couch shopping habit that drains thousands of rupees every month. Number 3. Unsubscribe from the sale culture. You aren't going to feel the fear of missing out if you never knew there was a sale in the first place. Go through your email and SMS right now and unsubscribe from every marketing notification. These messages are designed to create problems you didn't have and then offer a discounted solution. Number 4. The 24-hour rule. For any non-essential purchase, implement a mandatory 24-hour waiting period. Most of our desires for new objects are temporary emotional spikes. The biology of the buy now button, the tech giants have spent millions to ensure that human behavior follows the path of least resistance. When you see a limited time offer for a new gadget or a designer outfit, your brain's lizard center takes over, seeking the instant hit of dopamine that comes from a purchase. In that moment, logic is offline. The 24-hour rule is your circuit breaker. It dictates that for any non essential purchase, you must wait exactly 1 day before hitting pay. Research shows this single habit alone can eliminate roughly 70% of impulse purchases, because most of those intense desires simply evaporate once the initial emotional spike fade. The impulse feels powerful in the moment, but it doesn't have to control you. Give yourself 24 hours and let your rational brain catch up. Making saving the path of least resistance. Once you've stopped the leaks, you need to make saving so easy that you don't even have to think about it. Number 1. Siphon the money before you see it. The biggest mistake people make is trying to save what is left over at the end of the month. The problem is, because of Parkinson's law, your spending will always expand to fill the money available in your account. If you have 20,000 rupees sitting in your checking account, your brain will find a way to spend 20,000 rupees. The solution is to automate your savings so the money is siphoned away before you even see it. The fix is to automate your savings and investments. Set up a standing instruction or a systematic investment plan that triggers the day after your salary hits. Treat your savings like a fixed, non negotiable bill, just like rent or electricity. When the money is moved to a separate investment account before you even have a chance to spend it, you learn to live on the margin that remains. Number 2, give every rupee a job. Never let your money sit idle in a standard savings account where it earns next to nothing. Inflation is quietly eating your purchasing power every single day. Every rupee you save needs a specific job. The moat. Your first priority is an emergency fund covering 3 to 6 months of expenses. This is kept in a high yield liquid account, untouched unless the world falls apart. The future. Long term wealth is built through low cost, diversified index funds. Let compounding do the heavy lifting while you sleep. Number 3, the replacement test. This weekend, perform a replacement test on your home. Walk through your rooms and ask, if this item disappeared today, would I spend my hard earned rupees to replace it? If the answer is no, you are paying a triple cost for an item that adds zero value to your life. Sell it, donate it, and reclaim your margin. Stop buying stuff to impress people you don't even like and start buying your freedom instead. Never upgrade out of boredom. We live in a culture that treats the newest model as a necessity, but upgrading a perfectly functional car or phone is just wealth destruction disguised as progress. Companies have to launch something new every year to drive sales, but the jump from one model to the next is often marginal. If your phone still sends texts and runs apps, you don't need a new one just because the camera has a slightly better zoom. The average person upgrades their phone every few years, which can cost tens of thousands of rupees over a lifetime. When you stack this behavior across cars, furniture, and appliances, the waste easily exceeds lakhs of rupees. A minimalist remains functional. An item only fails when it actually breaks or can no longer do its job, not when you're just bored of looking at it. Define the finish line, the mental framework, finding your enough. In our culture, there is a massive pressure of what will people say. We often upgrade our phones, cars, and wardrobes not because the old ones stopped working, but because we are bored or want to signal status. Most people are on a consumption hamster wheel because they never defined what enough looks like. They get a raise, so they buy a bigger car. They get a bonus, so they move to a more expensive apartment. Without a specific enough point, you will always feel broke, even if you earn lakhs per month. Decide today, what is the monthly income you need to live a life you love? Once you hit that point, every extra rupee should go toward buying your freedom, not more stuff. The ultimate insight: wealth is optionality. The real goal of all this isn't to own nothing, it's to own your time. We usually measure wealth by what someone has: their car, their house, their brand name clothes. But true wealth is measured by what you can choose. Can you walk away from a toxic job? Can you take 6 months off to handle a family emergency? Can you say no to a project that pays well but compromises your values? Someone earning 60,000 rupees but spending 40,000 rupees has more freedom than someone earning 2 lakh rupees but spending 1 lakh 95,000 rupees. The first person has optionality. The second person is in golden handcuffs, one or two paychecks away from a total crisis. Call to action. Your financial future isn't determined by your next raise, it's determined by the environment you design today. Here is your challenge for this week: delete your 3 most used shopping and food delivery apps. Remove your saved credit card details from your phone and browser. Set up an automatic SIP for a percentage of your next paycheck, even if it's just a small amount. Stop relying on willpower. Start relying on design. If you found this helpful, Hit subscribe for more fluff free financial strategies. Drop a comment below and tell me, what is the one app you're deleting today? Wealth isn't about the stuff you accumulate, it's about the life you get to live because you chose freedom over friction. Thanks for watching.